We are starting. We got Wi-Fi Rob, go number 24, sponsored by Carried. Awesome. Looking like, at least he's honest. Going up against Key right here, sponsored by AnG. We apologize for starting in the middle of the game. We had a little bit of a technical issue right there, some barking puppers and whatnot, but the back throw should even it back out. Just pretend it's Smash 4. And we're playing with a handicap, starting with 2 stocks. Oh, should I say starting with 3?
One. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say starting with 1, not with 3. My mistake. Just pretend that that's the situation, as the Luigi player will fall down to their final stock already in this first game. Wi-Fi Rob going up against Key.
I mean, when Luigi gets in against Rob, Rob definitely gets hit, but how you getting in consistently? That's the big issue here, and
yeah,
he's been able to get in a little bit in this in the middle of the game here. I mean, it's definitely not been too bad. Not too bad of a deficit here, 30%. But yeah, when you commit like that, ugh.
Yeah, it's low-key not a very easy matchup on the part of Luigi. Rob has all the tools to, not all the tools really, but he's got a lot of tools to be able to keep Luigi out. You know, Gyro is obviously such a quick burst option at the mid-range for him to keep Luigi out at bay. Luigi does not have the best airspeed in this game. It's actually the second worst, right in front of DD. So when it comes to aerial approaches, as that beautiful hard gyro throw down into the side B is going to be able to take him off the level right there. Wi-Fi Rob, number 24. Going to take that first game right there pretty cleanly. Winner semifinals of the Pools Turtle Hands.
Yeah, I mean, if this is the 24th iteration of Wi-Fi Rob, I feel like they've made some pretty good improvements here, because this isn't bad. I mean, if it's only taken like 23 iterations to get to a setup that clean, okay.
Yeah, it's like Luigi is Mr. Incredible, and Wi-Fi Rob number 24 is like the 24th robot that
yeah.
to finally take down the Luigi monster.
Exactly. That is the most apt comparison I could have ever made in my entire life, and I didn't make you did.
It's just what immediately came to mind. I don't know why, but it did. Here we go.
Too good here, and we are going back to Smashville. The neutral is going to be very cautious from the Wi-Fi Rob here, because he does not want to be grabbed, but he has made his openings count for the most part, so let's see if he can finally squeak in and maybe get an early stock lead here.
Yeah, I gotta say, it does not surprise me at all, like, despite losing that first game, to see Key want to go back here in this matchup specifically. This is like... Rob, I was mentioning before, you know, Rob has a lot of tools to keep Luigi at bay in the mid-range, and off-stage can be a pretty bad situation as well, what with the gyro and Rob's quick aerials. But the neutral is another thing entirely. Rob gets a lead, he's able to hold that neutral and hold that stage down so easily from a long distance. His approaches become so, like, telegraphed and obvious, and in the air, his airspeed's not that good to be able to get in, so the more length there is on the stage, the harder of a time Luigi is going to have sort of closing the gap against Rob and getting in. Here on Smashville with the stage this small, I feel like Key has given himself a little bit better of a chance to be able to win neutral against a big body like Rob. Less space for him to run away, less space for him to run away with a lead.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the biggest thing here is that center platform we see Key keep retreating to. It's going to be so difficult for Rob to land on Luigi with his favorite landing option, Nair, if he stays under that platform, and he can also use it to get incredible height to catch Rob in the air. Rob has a pretty linear landing, despite all of the mix-ups that they can employ with that up B, so Key definitely making advantages here, and if he stays patient, but wow, still alive. Shocking.
That was really funny what happened there. He was going for the double forward air, and then he actually caught the gyro as it was coming out, so he actually threw the gyro instead of doing another forward air, and he got grabbed for it.
Yeah,
I think he would have gotten grabbed anyway, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, the grab again either way, it's going to end up sealing the stock, and now he still can show. It's still showing early on that this Wi-Fi Rob is going to have to be more than carried in order to close him out, because things have been getting pretty tense here in this Pools Winners semifinal.
You had Luigi in the bad zone for a second, up in the air, not able to drift away from Rob, just going wherever he is to be able to get that clean, easy damage. But Key somehow finding his way out and resetting the neutral once again. No gyro on the part of Wi-Fi Rob number 24, electing to save it right there in lieu of the side B. Now we got ourselves a good squabble again. Beautiful parry from Key to be able to get that back air on Wi-Fi Rob number 24's cross-up and getting a down B for it as well. I gotta say, I really like that option from Key on the way back right there. The neutral in this matchup can already be very, very tough for Luigi as well. Like right there, you see his biggest option to come back was green missile, and then he just got caught out by Rob's arm rotor for it. But when he's actually, as that up smash takes the stock, when Luigi is actually able to get in the meet with Rob, if Rob is able to get out his hitbox first, it's going to be so huge for Luigi to do whatever he has to do, like parrying, to be able to get that punish, man. Luigi cannot squander those opportunities in this matchup.
Yeah, and the punishes here and the frame traps from Wi-Fi Rob 24 on this last stock from Luigi. I mean, this is just absolute slaughter at this point. Key cannot find a single way to get in past these flailing arms. It's just too much. It was. Till that grab happened, and we got a great confirm into that cyclone. Key can definitely still make this back if Luigi's damage output, but as you were outlining, gonna be tough.
Oh my god. The only reason that Wi-Fi Rob 24 didn't die there is because Key ran out of platform.
Yeah.
The platform was a little bit longer. That was an uppie. He had it.
Seriously, had to settle for the F-tilt in that scenario. Definitely not ideal, but hey, if you're as carried as Wi-Fi Rob 24 says they are,